Hello guys, I am going to show you guys what I eat in a day. This is probably going to be different videos for the entire week, but I have been trying to increase my calorie intake and my protein intake. Before, I used to eat like 50 grams of protein a day, which is not good for me, especially if I'm trying to like gain muscle mass, gain weight. Like I don't know why I did that, but I am going to start eating more. I slowly started doing it back in September, and I feel like finally now I'm actually hungry and I'm actually eating more per serving. If you guys don't know what to cook in a day, I hope this helps you. Or if you guys just don't know how to cook, I'm gonna show you guys basically how I cook some certain things. That is my daughter. But I hope you guys enjoy my video. I also have a few food tips on my Instagram story highlights. You guys want to run there and see that. But yeah, let's get these gains, okay? And let's get these abs, you know, because abs start in the stomach, in the kitchen. Good morning, guys. I just got back from the gym. I did upper body today. It's 6:50, so let's get started. I have all my Halloween stuff out here because I'm trying to get a box. I'm drinking this protein, 2 scoops and 20 grams of protein. And I'm gonna have my snack from last night. It's just some mango and some sugar snap peas. So yeah, that's it. This is my breakfast. It's 2 eggs, 3 egg whites, and a sausage. I listened to this podcast. She basically is like a gut expert, and she said something about, she didn't go deep into it. All she said was to eat protein and fat in the morning, and then carbs are fine the rest of the day. I realized that if I do that, I'm hungry earlier, obviously, because there's no carbs in my food. So I think that will help me, especially because I'm not that hungry in the morning, and I think that would help me eat more throughout the day. So yeah, this is gonna gross me out. I already know it, because I'm one of those people who can't eat eggs on their own. So this is probably just gonna be my breakfast for today, and then I'm gonna change it up tomorrow. This probably looks disgusting. It's onion and jalapeno. I just put a little bit oil on the pan, and I just mix them together and like season them with salt. So I think that'll make my eggs taste better. But yeah, this is my breakfast, and I'll be back for lunch. Before I forget, so I didn't tell you guys obviously how I made my breakfast, because it's just scrambled eggs and a sausage. But I did have 30 grams of protein just now, so with that and morning's breakfast, that was 50 grams of protein so far, which is freaking amazing. And it's only 10 o'clock. I just finished eating. Honestly, that wasn't bad. I like the spiciness of the jalapeno, so I might make that for breakfast more often, just because it's easier for me to eat, because I don't like eggs. But I did use egg whites. So these are the egg whites I used. Hi guys. Okay, so for my lunch today, I haven't made food, so I'm just gonna eat a bunch of crap. A bunch of everything. A snack that I've been really enjoying recently is Greek yogurt with peanut butter and cinnamon, and I just mix all that up, and I just either eat it with a spoon or scoop it with an apple. So I'm having that for lunch, and then I'm gonna have a serving size of pumpkin seeds, and I'm just gonna eat it throughout the day, just because this kind of fills me up. So I don't typically add flax seeds, but I have been feeling like I need flax seeds. I usually eat my leftover dinner for lunch, but there was no leftovers last night. I haven't drank a smoothie today, so I'm gonna do that and just add this collagen to it. This has 14 grams of protein per serving, so that's 20, 30, 40. All of this will be 40 grams of protein. Yeah. Okay, let me show you guys. This is 1 serving. It's not that much. I think it's perfect. I can eat it all. And then this is just a tablespoon. Oh, it's so good. I just put a shit ton of cinnamon in it. I don't know if that's healthy for you, but I love cinnamon. And then I'm just gonna add, this is probably way more than the serving size of peanut butter, but the more peanut butter, the merrier. I used to add honey, but I don't really need the honey with the peanut butter. Oh, and I try to look at the ingredients always at the grocery store. This peanut butter only has dry roasted peanuts, organic honey, organic cane sugar, peanut oil, palm oil, and sea salt. That's all it has. There you go. This is it. So if I eat like a bunch of veggies and stuff, that gets me really full, so then I don't need as much protein. So I have to like figure out a way for me to still have all my veggies, but also have my protein. So I literally just dip it, and this is how much I put on my apple because it's so good. Serving size is a 1/3 cup. Honestly, that's so much. That is a lot of pumpkin seeds. Like it's a lot. So I'm just gonna like leave it out and just, you know, have it throughout the day. For those of you who are struggling with eating more, or like trying to gain weight but you can't because you're not eating enough, I recently learned that it takes 20 minutes for your body to like feel full. So what you need to do is eat a little faster. I don't know if you guys are like me. I can literally have a plate of food and it takes me like 2 hours to eat it if I really take my time with it, because I eat so slow. And I don't know, it's kind of annoying though, and especially if I don't like the food I'm eating, it takes me even longer. Okay, another thing, I drink a glass of water with every single meal that I eat, but for this, since I need my veggies, my water will be a smoothie. That way I'm not like super like full, you know. And I freeze this stuff so I can just use it and it doesn't go to waste in the freezer. So it's pineapple, spinach, and kale. I'm running out. And then obviously my collagen. I don't like eating too much protein smoothies, but you know, I don't have lunch ready, so I gotta get my protein in somehow. So altogether I've eaten, when I finish this, I've eaten 90 grams of protein. All I have to eat is 40 more grams of protein and I'm good. If I eat more, great, but if I can't, then you know, at least we ate our body weight. So I weigh 130 pounds. I'm trying to eat 130 grams of protein to gain that muscle. Before I was literally only having like probably like 50 grams of protein a day. That's how deficient I was, and that's why I feel like my boobs are growing now. My nails haven't well, I just cut them, but they didn't break for so long. They're thicker. My hair feels like it's growing back. I just don't know why I wouldn't eat. So I learned also from this podcast that I hear, it's good for you to steam your veggies because sometimes your gut can't really digest like the fiber in the protein, and when it's steamed, it's easier, especially if you don't chew your food as well. So it's good to steam your veggies, but you know, this is a smoothie, so, and I'm eating veggies for dinner tonight too, so I think I'll be fine. And I think I'm eating salmon for dinner today, and then that way I can have it for lunch tomorrow. But this is all that goes in my smoothie. Just some spinach, kale, and a pineapple. And that's it. And then I just fill it up to the max line. Sorry guys, there's no audio on this for some reason, but look at that apple on the side. That's my lunch. Hi guys. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make like the easiest meal right now just because I was really busy and it's already 7, so it's pretty easy because it's like hands off kind of, and it's fish. Fish cooks super fast. And we have some broccoli. I'm just gonna do the broccoli first so I can just leave it, forget it, and then turn it off. I have to start eating veggies with my food. So this is me eating veggies with my food. Okay, so I'm just gonna I just washed it, and then I'm just gonna cut it in little pieces like this. I'm gonna just steam it. So literally like a 1/4 cup of water. All I'm adding to it is butter. Again, make sure if you guys are buying stuff, it's 100% what you're buying and not like a bunch of added crap to it. This is the challenge butter. The ingredients is literally just pasteurized milk. My water is boiling already. I'm gonna put my broccoli in there and my salted butter on top. Just little pieces like that. So just like a tablespoon of butter, and then close it. These little potatoes, you can eat the skin, like it's not too thick. So just make sure they're super clean. I'm gonna bake my potatoes, and so I'm putting them in a glass container, and I'm just gonna cut them super tiny so you guys can see. I'm gonna cut them really small so they can cook fast because I'm hungry. So just like this. I cut up my potato really small. I am grabbing olive oil and just spreading that all over. I'm adding some garlic salt, some onion salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some rosemary. And some salt. I'm just gonna mix the onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and rosemary together. I would have put pepper in this, but I'm all out of pepper. I'm just gonna pop it in the oven for 45 minutes probably. As you guys can see, I didn't cut them too big. So 45 minutes should be enough. I cut all the fish. I usually get the one with the skin, but they took the skin off of it. I literally just put salt and pepper in it, and honestly to me it's really good. But I did used to put Dijon mustard and like mayo and stuff, but I like it this way more. It's cleaner too. Turn my stove on. Since there's no skin, well, I do this with the skin too anyway. See, I'm telling you, I put olive oil and everything. It's so annoying. But whatever, it's not that much. It's just so it won't stick to the pan. Since this is like the first cooking video, it's probably gonna look like I cannot cook. But I promise you, I make more stuff than this. This is just easy, and I am a lot of pepper, so that's my favorite sound. I put salt on both sides, and not that much because the fish honestly doesn't need that much to it. My cat smelled it as soon as I was chopping it, and he almost flew on the countertop to eat it. So I'm gonna let it sit here for 2 minutes probably, and then I'll flip it over. And that's it. That's it. I'm waiting for my potatoes, and my broccoli is ready. My husband just called and he was like, that's sad. I'm like, I know, but we're trying to eat healthy. We're both trying to eat healthy. Those are my potatoes. Let me check on them actually. They're not ready yet. So you will know if your fish is ready if you put your spatula on it and it just comes apart easily. That's when it's ready. And it probably took around 6 minutes on each side.
Brother and sister or twins, and
I'm sorry, I'm gonna do this with my phone. I'm gonna just let my camera charge. That way it could be fully charged for tomorrow. I will post this tomorrow, I promise, and I will hopefully keep recording the rest of the week. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay healthy, my friends.